Hey guys, today I'm going to be going to a spot where my dad and I have been hunting for about probably 16 years. So we've been hunting this place for a while, got a lot of good bucks off of it. I'll throw up some three bucks we got last year. My dad got 2 nice 8 points and I got another 8 point, the one I got on film. So this farm has been really good to us. This is the earliest I've ever really come over here to put any sort of corn or anything out. Obviously I don't have to scout the spot because we pretty much got it down to a science for the amount of time we've been hunting it. So just gonna go put some corn out, gonna hang a trail camera over top of it, see how the antler growth is and all that, and yeah, so we'll see you in the woods. There's a bed in there. Pretty much. I just wanted to point this out at like what all these deer bed in. I mean, I learned a lot of this from Dan Infalt, Hunting Beast and stuff like that, so credit to him, but this is just a little wood strip here. Just a little wood lot of oaks and intermixed pines, and deer will bed in this, mainly because people won't bother them. There's not as much activity. And you can see right here, there's a fresh bed, literally right on the edge of the field. But just want to point that out. So if you have any field strips, wood strips, like just a little strip of woods, check them out, because 9 out of 10 times there'll be beds in it. So yeah. Alright guys, so I'm to the spot where I'm gonna dump the corn. I don't know if you can see up there, but there's a ladder stand we got up there, permanent stand. We'll go check it out soon, but about, I'd say 80 yards from there, we got a little creek bottom. And you can see it opens up a little bit more over there. And to our left here, that's all a bunch of thick stuff. So that's where they all bed, that's where they all come from. Thick stuff, there's a field edge over here, a field edge to the right, so it kind of funnels them in here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put the corn down here, because we got some pretty good buck tracks. Good one there, got a couple more crossing up through there, so that's the plan. Alright guys, so basically what we like to do when we're hanging trail cameras is, especially if we're putting bait out like corn, like I'm doing right now, I normally put the camera on the tree first, just so like I know where it's pointing, and wherever it's pointing, obviously I'll just dump the corn right in front of it. It's a lot easier than putting the corn out first and then putting the camera on and making sure you have to face it towards the corn instead, and you gotta cut all branches and stuff like that. So just a little tip if you want to make your trail cam setup a little more easier. So probably gonna put it like right about here. Maybe that'll do. That's about right. So, and also we normally don't really put out corn. We're just doing it now to get the, what bucks are in the area, what the antler growth looks like, and become fall hunting season, we rarely do. We like to keep it, fair to the deer, and I like to do it fair chase, if you'd like to call it that. So, gonna dump the corn now. 50 pounds of corn now. Alright guys, we're out here. Got the trail cam set up, got the bait out. We'll see what we can get on the camera. probably see it right behind me. There it is. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so I just bumped probably 2 or 3 deer out. Right on this field edge, just bedded right there. I'm gonna go check their beds real quick. I want to scout this spot because really, we never really hunt down here. And obviously they're holding deer, so I might look a little bit into that. I don't want to screw up the whole area or anything, but... This is right where they're bedded. Tell you what, it smells like deer. Holy crap. There's a bed right there. Yup, this is a shaded spot. See how beaten down it is in here? That's where they're bedded, right in that corner there on the edge. They ran that way down the hill where we normally hunt. See them come from a couple times. Interesting. Little doe and fawn, how cool is that? Fawn was just in the middle of the path looking at me, and the mama doe comes out behind her. I definitely learned a lot today. These deer are a lot more on this side of the property. So I might have to figure that into my fall setups. Might have to pick a tree today and pick an access in so we don't bump any deer or anything, because that's at least 5 deer I've seen now, so good stuff. Alright guys, so I got to the end of the property here, and basically the field edge is right behind me, and I got really good white oaks in here, real mature actually. I got 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here, all clump of white oaks. And these deer are in here because I'll show you on the way out the path I took in, and where deer were actually bedding on the edge of this field. I'm gonna pick a tree for fall. Sorry, it's a little shaky, but for fall I'm gonna pick a tree in here because the deer trails through here, and the white oaks. I mean, there's gotta be a good buck in here, so. That's the plan. I'm gonna pick a tree. I'll show you the trail I came in on the way out, and that should do it. This is the tree of choice here. Nice big white oak, lots of cover. I'll probably use my new lock on I got, my little Chippewa. Put that up in there, and I should be pretty hidden. I got a shot, probably a good 30 yards to my left. 10 yards right in front of me, and then over here that trail, they're just walking that edge there, and there's more bedding over there, and it's all just a pinch point, so should be a good stand location. That's gonna do it. I picked a tree in there, should have good luck next fall. So if nothing else, it's a good observation stand. So as you can see behind me, there's a lot of field, and so if there's anything crossing that field, I should see it, be able to make a game plan if things don't follow through on my first sit. So that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so I just got the trail cam set up there. Can't see it. One stick high. I learned this from the hunting public originally. And basically the only time I do it is on public land, just to do with theft and stuff like that. But the reason I chose this was to, because of the spot. I mean, there's white oaks all over the place. I'll give you a little pan right here. White oaks, probably 4 or 5 white oaks. And then you can see rubs down there. There's at least 5 rubs. But the one thing that really got me interested in this spot was this drop off. In Ohio, when I go to Ohio, all I really like to hunt is these drop offs. You can see how steep it is. These deer just walking this drop off. It's a perfect funnel. And even if there weren't any white oaks, I'd probably hunt it. But given that there's a ton of white oaks here, it's even more of a plus. But I'll show you some of the rubs just so you know I'm not lying to you. There's some back behind me. It's basically a big old rub line. Some there. Got another one on this tree. You can just see it's a huge drop off into a creek. So a good thing too, you can see all the white oaks over there once again. The good thing with that is the creek here also will help my thermals go down there. So any scent I got is just gonna go right down there, right down the creek, and not mess all these deer up over here. Cause I know there's deer bedded to my north. So pretty psyched up about this spot. I'm putting the camera in. Today's July 11th, I think. So I'm gonna leave it till basically first day of the season, or first day I come in here. So looking forward to it. So should be a good spot. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, I'm back here on public land again. I planted this spot a couple years. It's about an hour away from home. But anyways, you can kind of tell it's a swamp behind me. And it's not too deep, so that's good. So I should be able to get back there pretty well. I've always hunted the outskirts of it, and I've been watching Dan Infalt's videos for a while. I'm sure you guys have too. And he actually gets right in there with them where the deer are, and I'll show you. There are a couple trails here, so you can see that trail going through there. And I'll zoom in. Right there is where the swamp ends, but you can see all the trails intersect. I'm gonna be running this major trail here, and I'm gonna go back there quite a ways. So, but I got my trail cam in here, so probably put that out too and go from there. So we'll give you an update on the spot I put the trail cam out, and yeah. Amazes me the stuff the deer walk through. It's about up to my knee right now. I keep going though. Until it gets too deep, then find a place to put the trail cam. Hopefully we'll find a buck bed or something. Alright guys, I made it back here a little further. I don't want to talk too loud because I'm Pretty sure I found some beds right here. I mean, it's not much dry land, but it's something. You can see the deer trails going in and out of here. Basically, there's a little dry spot there, right by these trees. So deer can definitely be bedded in here. I'm not gonna put my trail cam anywhere near the beds, primarily for the reason I'm not gonna want to come in here again and spook all this closer to season. So wherever I find a tree to climb in here, it's basically where I'm gonna put it at. So that's the goal. Sorry if the filming is terrible. It's about 90 degrees back here, and I'm shooing flies away like you guys cared, but it's brutal, but it's worth it. So get out and scout. That was almost bad. Watch out for those sinkholes. Holy crap. Here's another bed right here, and it really opens up into a major swamp there. Basically like a little pond, so we'll see if we can get across that. But I don't know what the amount of the beds are, so you can see the trail going in right behind it. Just a little dry spot that they like to sit on. This is probably a good crossroads for deer. Wouldn't be a place to put a camera, honestly. It's a little too close to where I think the beds are, though, because there could be a bed right here, actually. Check that out. Again, the buck's knocking it off with his antlers. That's definitely a bed. It's a definite bed. I don't see any rubs or anything. I might, sort of, kinda. But this is basically what you're looking for. Definitely matted down there, but just along this open area, buck's just bedded in here, watching over everything. He got a good view, and all he's got to do is see and hear. So he's got all that to his advantage. So I marked this spot on Onyx. This is so off the grid that I don't have any service, so I'll probably have to download a offline map and all that. But yeah, that's probably the third bed we found, so I'll keep going, keep looking. Alright guys, I think I found my tree. It's got 6 sprouting out of there, so I got 6 different ways to conceal myself. Then you look behind, you kind of see it's an open spot. It's kind of like a little hub where these deer are all meeting. There's a trail over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right here behind me 5. So it should be a good spot. The woods, the dry land's about, I'd say, 100 yards from here. So not too bad of a walk in when I have to hunt this spot, but overall, I'm really glad I came back here. As tough as it was getting back here, it was worth it. So I'll show you this real quick. Some old rubs. See that? Older rubs. And you got a little bit more marked up over there on that tree. So that'll do it for this. That'll do it for this scouting video. So thanks for watching. Hopefully these tips helped you out while you're scouting in the summer, and have a good one. Alright. Basically just checking if the green light comes on and it picks me up. Yep. Yep. Oh, yep, okay. So I see what I need to clip, but that's the trail cam. Blends in pretty well. So that'll do it. Alright, so I'm just walking this trail. You can see the 3 trees I picked out right there. My bad. And right here, it's a big old trail. A nice little dry spot. Look on this tree closely. There. That's all the deer antlers when they're walking through here. So he's hitting it right here, putting a little dent in this little tree here. And probably a bed here too, because it's kind of marked up on those branches coming off that tree. So they're definitely in here.